Thank God. Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Clueless Drinker. It's been one of those videos where nothing's gone right and I've already poured the beer and actually tasted it. So I'll try and keep this one as brief as possible. But the beer today is the Guinness Golden Ale, which is brewed with the finest hops, Irish barley and an especially selected amber malt. And yeah, this is part of their Brewers Project, a group of enterprising brewers on a quest to explore new recipes, reinterpret old ones, and collaborate freely to bring exciting beers to life. Beautifully balanced ale with a rich golden hue, the subtle biscuit flavours of the malted barley perfectly complement the pleasing bitterness and delicate fruity hop aroma, giving way to a refreshing crisp finish. Now, I wouldn't have read that out prior to tasting, but I have tasted it, and to their credit, they've described their own beer perfectly. This is coming in at 4.5%. Really love the look of this bottle. It's got that like mid-1900s feel to it. It's like a mixture of old and new when it comes to the label design, and even though I've just dropped the crown, you'll be seeing it on screen anyway. It's got a really nice traditional looking crown as well. Yeah, it's a very pretty looking beer. Really nice looking beer in the bottle. So when it comes to actually pouring it, this is what we've got. And it is a very deep gold looking colour. And it's got hints of amber in there as well. But yeah, very nice and rich. When I poured it, in fact, I've still got quite a bit in the bottle. Get a bit more action there. As you can see, about a one finger off-white, rather fluffy looking head, and yeah, it's a very pretty looking beer in general. Now I apologise about the lighting situation, it's really overly saturated, it's almost bright yellow, but yeah, I wanted to get this review done, so I'm having to sit on the floor because my phone's about to die, so I'm recording it while it's charging, so I can't do it in better light by the window like I usually do. But the beer pretty much looks the same in real life as it does on camera. I'm talking shit. Let's give this a taste. Yep, definitely hitting those malts. There's that biscuit there, but it's not as subtle as you would think it would be. Or it's not subtle as you were led to believe, because it is rather dominant. It's like a nice plain butter biscuit, not too sweet but still very tasty, and there's like a nice almost lager style citrus note in there as well, which works really well with the biscuitiness. And yeah, all in all, it just works really nicely. There's nothing demanding attention, there's nothing cancelling anything out. It's very nicely balanced, very crisp and refreshing, and yeah, at 4.5% you can slug this one down, but it's one of those examples where you can take your time with it. It's a great social beer, it's great for barbecues, even though we're coming towards the end of summer. Thank God. I'd sit in the rain and drink this in the garden. It's one of those sorts of beers. In the sniff, I'm also getting like it's reminding me of like being in the outdoors, like you've gone to a country park or something. It's got like that wet grass sort of vibe, and like almost freshly cut grass as well. It's very quite earthy, leafy. But yeah, tastes really nice, smells really nice, and it's one of the few examples where it does exactly what it says on the bottle. But I almost feel like they're downplaying themselves a little bit with that one, because it's hitting the right notes. It's, don't get me wrong, it's nothing amazingly exceptional, but I got this in a 4 for £6 offer, and it's definitely worth the money. You could probably find this really cheap as well every now and then in the supermarkets, so give it a try. It's a really nice golden ale, and nothing too special, but more than solid, more than comparable. And yeah, I'll be definitely drinking this one again. And yeah, it's a really good beer. Give it a go. give it a try if you want to stray away from the Guinness stouts and that sort of thing, and you want to have a try of what their golden ale is like, because this is getting a lot of buzz. I know there's even like adverts on TV for the golden ale and the Brewers Project. There's even like suggested Facebook adverts that I keep getting of this beer. And yeah, they've really gone to town with the ad campaign, and I think it'll work because it's a very tasty beer, and it's good to see that they're not only investing a lot of money and resources into projects like this, but they're doing projects like this in the first place. If you want to find out more about the Brewers Project, then I'll try and put as much information down below. I'm going to be reading it up myself. But yeah, this is a very solid golden ale, and yeah, I'm very happy with this one. I've got some chicken downstairs, and this is going to pair absolutely perfectly with it. So yeah, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It's getting the job done, and it's more than just a solid beer, but it's not, you know, making me beergasm. What a way to end a video. But anyway, if you want to find out more, then I'll put some information down below. Check out the Clueless Drinker playlist for more beer reviews, and until the next time, I shall see you later.